The early Stoics, particularly Zeno of Citium and Chrysippus, approached eros, erotic love, through a lens shaped by their ethical and philosophical commitments. In contrast to the dominant Greek erotic tradition, which often celebrated passionate, sometimes irrational love, the Stoics sought to harmonize eros with reason and virtue. Their evaluation and reconfiguration of the concept of eros offer a unique ethical framework that diverges significantly from the literary and social norms of their time. In classical Greek thought, eros was typically depicted as a powerful, often uncontrollable force. From Plato's Symposium to the poetry of Sappho, eros was linked to longing, beauty, and a drive toward transcendence or completion. This tradition, however, often accepted or even valorized asymmetry in relationships, such as the older Erast's lover and younger Erimeno's beloved dynamic, and did not necessarily hold erotic relationships to the same moral standards as other forms of interpersonal conduct. Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, challenged this view in his early work, The Now Lost Republic, where he proposed a radical rethinking of social and sexual norms. He envisioned a community where erotic relationships were freed from possessiveness and based on mutual respect and shared commitment to virtue. Eros, in Zeno's ideal society, was not to be driven by lust or external beauty but by rational appreciation of another's moral character. He even controversially endorsed a form of sexual communalism, where traditional bonds of marriage and exclusive romantic possession were dissolved, suggesting that wise individuals could share partners without jealousy, because love rooted in virtue would not give rise to irrational passions. Chrysippus, Zeno's successor, further refined Stoic views on eros. He sought to reconcile the passionate nature of eros with the Stoic ideal of apatheia, or freedom from irrational emotions. Chrysippus allowed that erotic attraction could be rational if it was grounded in virtue and guided by reason. Rather than condemning eros outright, he redefined it. For the sage, erotic desire is not a destructive passion but a rational impulse toward union with a virtuous partner. Chrysippus also addressed same-sex eros, affirming its ethical potential when expressed virtuously, a stance that aligned with certain elements of Greek culture while reframing them within Stoic ethics. The Stoic approach to eros is notable for its attempt to transform a traditionally chaotic force into something consistent with a life of reason. They did not deny the power or significance of erotic love, but insisted it must be subordinated to virtue and reason. This revaluation sharply contrasts with both the indulgent hedonism of some Greek erotic poetry and the idealized, yet still affect-laden, eros of Plato's philosophy. In sum, Zeno and Chrysippus offered a sexual ethics rooted in rationality, mutual respect, and virtue. Their Stoic eros stands as a critique and reformation of the Greek erotic tradition, aiming to domesticate passion without extinguishing its value. Through their philosophy, erotic love becomes not only compatible with moral development but also a potential expression of the highest human good.